Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Welcome back to another episode of Talking TVL. Listen, I hope you have had quite the productive weekend. Happy second week of school to all K through 12 students out there that started last week. Let's make it a great week, people, okay? And speaking of such a great week, we have a fun array of guests lined up for you all this week. And drumroll please, it is that time of year again. This Friday, we're hosting our annual TVL Takes the Field live show with the Carl Prather. It's going to be very fun. But before we dive into what's happening today on the show, let's rewind our brains back to Friday. We had an amazing guest on, Miguel. He's the owner of Top Sale Designs. He came by the studio to show off a little bit of his custom woodwork pieces, and I must say, they are phenomenal. They are truly a masterpiece, and I hope you all enjoy. So without further ado, here is Miguel with Top Sale Designs.
All right, welcome back, everybody. This morning we have a very special guest in the studio today. After retiring from a 25-year career in the U.S. Army, Miguel here turned his attention to woodworking, creating everything from carved tables to stunning wall art. And today, the man himself here to tell us all about his business, Top Sale Designs. Miguel, thank you for coming on. Of course, thank you for your service to this great nation. I've got to chat. Again, you come out of the Army 25 years. I imagine a lot of times veterans are kind of unsure what might be next. You turned your attention to this. How did woodworking become a passion of yours?
Well, after 25 years and moving all over the world, I needed to find stuff that could center me and distract my attention from the work, obviously. So woodworking did it for me. I come from a family of very crafty and handy people. So I was introduced to work, especially on wood and things of that nature, early on in my life. Wow. Matter of fact, I could barely walk. I was already holding a hammer and stuff. So again, that led to me going into bigger things. And when I joined the military, obviously I had to kind of create some of those things myself, to because there wasn't a whole lot of money back then.
Sure.
And so that one thing led to another, and more recently, I kind of delved a little bit more into the electronic and the technology side of it. Went to CNC router and lasering, and we have created a couple of things here that people really liked, and they're most of all they're like a therapy for me. So yeah. I really found on these a way to distract my mind and get something out of different from work.
Miguel, it's so beautiful, and again, even just it's so intricate. I mentioned you have to have kind of a very calm setting, as you mentioned, to kind of focus and keep your mind in track with it. And I want to highlight, I'm so curious, again, so many beautiful pieces you create. Do you find different woods work better for different things? How do you kind of go about a process when you're creating things?
Yeah, it does, and as you can see, the background here, this clear wood lent itself, and I kind of went over the areas that I have carved with gold, like a gold wax paint.
Yeah.
And highlighted the hands. And what you have in your hands right now, that's just a darker wood, a cherry. So again, depending on what you're trying to make and what the people really like. I mean, there's all sorts of different woods, but cherry, walnut, maple, those are woods that are easily sourced around here.
Yeah.
And they're fan favorites, and that is a piece in cherry that you have with you right now.
It's so beautiful.
And,
so again, you have trays here of sorts, so fun for a party. You have coasters, and again, even these art pieces. I wouldn't even think wood itself could be hung and displayed in that kind of format, but it is so stunning. It
is pretty amazing, the breadth of the wood, and I mean how versatile it is.
Yeah.
And I mean, just all wood pieces, and you can see the difference from one to the other. I mean, here we are kind of replicating. This happens to be my next hobby, pickleball.
Oh yeah. Wait, can you hold that up for us? I know you've got a glass on it, but yeah, it is a pickleball paddle that can be a cutting board. How perfect!
So yeah, it's a sort of a charcuterie board, cutting board, but at the same time highlighting what we like to do now.
Your new passions.
Yes.
So fun. Miguel, you are so incredibly talented. So again, recap for us again all the things. We even got watch stands here. Do you have a certain project that you've got in the works that you're particularly passionate about? I mean, I feel like your depth of skill has so much breadth.
Yes, since we're kind of starting down the business path, we decided, and this was my dear daughter's idea, we're going to start with a season collection. And these basically the pieces that you have here in the middle.
Yeah, they're so gorgeous. I'll hold up some more of these too. We've got our Christmas tree and a little ghost here.
So the intent is to have something for the three major holidays that are coming up here in the rest of the year. And we're probably going to put it on the website. Actually, we're going to put it on the website pretty soon.
Okay.
And we're going to probably sell them instead of trees so people can have those pieces available.
Perfect.
For those holidays.
A different piece. Okay, and we have to showcase our favorite piece. You gifted us something so beautiful. Do you want to hold that up from underneath? Guys,
Absolutely.
Look at this TVL sign. It is so, I mean, you nailed it. I imagine too, there's some tech involved in your work as you kind of showcase because it is so perfect. And it has a map, an intricate map kind of in the back design.
Yeah, I was able to, with laser, follow what you have in your logo, the streets here in downtown in the area. And so this is a combination of CNC and laser.
Oh, incredible.
And I hope you guys like it and can find a special place for it.
You are so kind, so thoughtful, so talented on top of it. Thank you for being our guest of ours and again, gifting us such a beautiful piece. Tell us one more time, again, Top Sale Designs, who you are, where you are, how we can come find you and book some great commission work.
Again, Top Sale Designs, we have a website, is topsaledesigns.carrd.co, and the number is 256-649-1970.
Awesome. Miguel, my friend, thank you again so much.
Thank you for having me.
Congratulations to you. It's a beautiful art form and you're so gifted. We're honored to be able to showcase it.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, my friend.
Again, shout out to Miguel. Amazing work, if I do say so myself, and I hope you do all as well. If you want to rewatch the interview, head on over to tvliving.com. You can get all the details in case you missed it, or just rewind this video back, of course. Well, without further ado, let us talk about what is going on today on TVL. Listen, as we know, back to school is here and in full effect. Our friend Rocket City dietitian, aka Rachel Brown herself, is coming into the TVL kitchen today to show off a few back to school recipes that you can make for your kids. We've got a range of different things. We've got school lunches that she's talking about, different ideas that you can do for school lunch, and then also after school snack options. One thing that I did see on her list is like some sort of after school veggie charcuterie board looking situation. I love a charcuterie board. I love vegetables. I love hummus. I love ranch. I love all of it, and I hope you do as well. So make sure around 11:15 that you have your pen, you have your notebook, and you are ready to get all of the details on how you can, treat your kids for this back to school season. So that again is around 11:15, but then around 11:30, we're gonna play a fun game of what's in the golf bag with Emily from Star Market in honor of the upcoming charity golf classic. What a fun time. I mean, it's that time of year again, but of course, here at TVO, we got to do things a little differently, right? So how this game is going to work, one person is going to reach into the golf bag, pull out a mystery item, and we'll chat about it because each item is related to the tournament itself. Like I said, it should be pretty fun to watch. So I hope that you are ready to watch today's show around 11:30 to watch the game live and get more information on this year's charity golf classic. And then, to round off the show, we're headed back to the TVL kitchen to talk with a couple of friends from Direct Ground about this new burger on their menu. What is that burger, you may ask? I'm so glad you asked. It is the Napoleon Dynamite Burger. This masterpiece is made with their crispy applewood bacon bits. We've got deep fried tater tots, creamy queso blanca, okay? They're 100% Wagyu beef patty, and a drizzle of spicy ketchup served on their famous Martin's potato roll bun. Hear me, all I hear is meat, cheese, and I'm sold, okay? Sounds delicious, and I love Napoleon Dynamite, so I'm excited to see how they whip that up today on the TVL kitchen set around 11:45. The food should be phenomenal. Like I said, you can't go wrong with cheese, you can't go wrong with meat, and you for sure cannot go wrong with Napoleon Dynamite. So make sure that you have your pen, your paper, you're writing down the recipe, and you are ready to watch around 11:45 today. And that's it. That's all I have for you all today. Should be a really, really fun show. Like I said, we've got 2 kitchen situations. We've got back to school lunches, back to school snacks for your kids. We've got a fun golf game with Emily from Star Market, and then we're back in the kitchen for the Napoleon Dynamite Burger. So I hope you all are buckled up. I hope you're ready for a fun show today. And thank you so much for watching. It is 10:10, which means you've got 50 minutes. Maybe take a nap. Get dressed, get ready for the day, and then at 11 a.m. make sure that you're tuned in for an all-new episode of Tennessee Valley Living. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you lovely people tomorrow at 10 a.m. for another episode of Talking TVL.